And underway in the second period here at the Riverbank Arena. Argentina 0, Brazil 0 in this second semi-final. Already through to the final are the French, who beat Spain earlier this afternoon by 2-0. Spain into the bronze medal match with the losers here today. And France in the gold and silver game against the winners here today. And although no goals, Brazil just about on top in that first period. 58% to 42% possession to the Brazilians in that opening half. And perhaps more pertinently, shots 5-3, and a number of those 5 required saves from Dario Lencina, the Argentine goalkeeper. Although in fairness to the Argentines, I want to point out that Ribeiro in the Brazilian goal was also forced into a couple of reasonable stops. Early on that was, though. Argentina didn't threaten at all really to the end of a half that got very scrappy at the end. David Peralta. Cardi it was who took a tumble, but he had a teammate close by him. That ball will just roll out. The defensive guide, who is in fact the goalkeeper, will tell him to let it roll out on an occasion like that. It's an advantage, obviously, to get the ball back to your goalkeeper, who is fully sighted. One of 2 forms of football at these Paralympic Games. This one played by visually impaired athletes who are wearing those blindfolds to ensure fairness. Apviously, different degrees of sight.
Substitution for Argentina, leaving the field, number 3, Federico Accardi.
That, of course, the easiest way to make sure it's fair to everybody on a level playing field. Accardi off, Panizza on. Brazilian free kick. Steinmetz Alves, almost, so wasn't too far away from an own goal. It came off an Argentine player, Rodriguez, and behind for a corner. Well, Brazil have looked the likelier scorers, and it's that man, Ricardo Steinmetz Alves, who has looked the most likely player to score. Good skill from Panizza. At the moment he's largely going cross-field. Well, that's well played. Peralta, I think you would say, bundled his way through the middle there. Got the shot in right-footed, but didn't force the goalkeeper into a save. Couple of players down with knocks then at the moment. Ball sportingly put out of play by the Brazilians. Rodriguez has lost the ball. Now he's won it back. Well, Panizza initially went without the ball and then he made light work of one defender through the middle, but then the pass too far behind the teammate he was aiming for. Come through to Padilla. And beyond the half-hour mark then now. 20 minutes remain in normal time. Bet against this going to penalties. It was a good cross-field ball, that, by Argentina to Peralta, who's still got the ball there. No foul. Good tackle. Oh, lovely piece of skill. This is a real opportunity. What a good save that was, and it had to be from Ribeiro in the Brazilian goal. Lovely skill from Marcelo Panizza to make the chance. Well, he just made himself big, the goalkeeper, didn't he?
On his place, number 7, Jefferson Gonzalez.
Well, that arguably the best chance of the game. The Argentines will take great heart from that. Peralta goes backwards towards his own goal. And shot on target from Panizza. I'd say the Argentines are coming back into this game strongly. I think if I had been asked at half-time who I fancy to win this game, I think I'd have firmly come down on the side of Brazil. I think most people probably would, but now, to say I'm not so sure, I think Argentina have had the better of this second half. Good dribbling again by Marcelo Penizza, who plays his football for one of the big names, a name that virtually everybody who follows football around the world will have heard of, River Plate. But he's coming off now. Penizza being replaced by Federico Accardi, who started the match. Plays for Bella Vista de Mendoza. Here is the man who's just back on the field. That's a foul on Accardi. Personal foul against Lopez de Reyes.
Substitution for Argentina, leaving the field, number 10, David Peralta, replaced by 5, Silvio Velo. Again, the attacking guide, tapping both posts. Now, the Brazilian goalkeeper there being told off by the referee for talking. He's trying to organise his wall, telling his wall where to stand. He is supposed to be silent now when the guide is indicating. And he's going to clap his hands, usually. Well, he hasn't done this time. Can they get to the shot? No, that wasn't a foul either. On Silvio Velo. This is Jefferson de Conceição Goncalves. And trying to make space for the shot. Tracked by all 4 Argentine defenders and not too far beyond the left-hand post. I don't think Lencina got a touch to that. Into the side netting. Brazil's best opportunity of this second period. Argentina have come closest though after the restart with that effort from Penizza.
Aí, viu? Aí, atrás, viu ele aí? Aí. Sai, Ricardo. Fecha o meio. Sim. Passa na frente. Vai, Jefferson. Senhor. Vai, Vamos lá, Jefferson. Vai. Só aí, Jefferson. Vai, Ricardo.
Velo, right down in the corner, trying to win the corner, but the Brazilians emerge with that through Lopes de Reyes. And it's a good pass. Conceição Goncalves didn't know it was there. Argentina going back towards goal now, their own goal that is. Here's Icardi. Well, Argentina still going forward. Spectators just being asked to be quiet. I mean, it's obviously not a natural thing in football. It's vital in this form of it. It's a corner. It was an appeal for a foul and a handball in there, but I think the referee got that right. That was entirely accidental. It's a difficult one, isn't it? Football fans around the world encouraged to make as much noise as they can when a game's going on. And we're often critical as fans and commentators when crowds don't make a noise, but it is crucial while the ball's in play. Doesn't matter now, but while the ball is in play, because of that noise inside the football, the noise-making device inside the football, but there is no noise from the spectators, merely the guides. Argentina through Velo, broke away from that Brazilian corner. Icardi. Good tackle, good solid block tackle from the Brazilian number 5, Lopes de Reyes. Brazil free kick. 10 minutes to go then. And still no goals. Steinmetz Alves again with the shot. He's been far less influential in this second period Ricardo Steinmetz Alves, very much the go-to player for Brazil in the first half, but Argentina have played well in this second period.
Vai, volta, volta, Gas! Vai, Jé! Na frente dele, na frente dele! Vai, Gas!
Acardi. Good tackle from Lopez dos Reis again. Conceição is dispossessed and Argentina have it once more. There's nobody up in support there. The Argentine number 5, Silvio Velo.
Aí, chefe, tá bom, vamos lá.
Velo felled by de Conceição, but the referee indicating that the ball was taken cleanly, or cleanly enough at any rate. Just got his feet in a tangle there with Froilan Padilla. Well, Brazil dispossessed from the corner. De Conceição has lost it. Possibly an opportunity for Argentina. And Velo, the Argentine captain, missing a good chance there. He actually have favoured his left foot, to be honest. Good run from de Conceição. Time running out for these teams to settle this in normal time. 6.5 minutes remaining. Another Brazilian corner. Oh, well played. Here's an opportunity. Oh, again, just wide. Again, it was the left foot that was needed. Argentine captain, Silvio Velo. That's 2 chances in less than a minute. More changes on the way.
For Argentina, leading the field, number 5, Silvio Velo.
Aí tá bom, Ricardo, aí tá bom. Fica aí, não volta não, não volta. Já fiz atrás.
Under 6 minutes to go. Well, it wasn't a foul, it looked painful though. And for Federico Accardi. He's just lost his blindfold.
Sai, viu o último. Vai, Cássio, vai, Cássio. Vai, Cássio. Vai, Cássio. Vai, Cássio, volta, volta. Vai, Cássio, não deixa aí não. Siga, Fê, siga aí.
That's Steinmetz, Alves, and this time he was fouled. It's a yellow card. The referee judging that the foul by Froilan Padilla was deliberate, and I think there was an element of cynicism in it. So 4 minutes to go of normal time. Brazil with the free kick. The angle is acute here though. There's the tap on the post, that's the near post. And the far post, and then his voice, the guide. It was a fair shot, that. The wall did its job, though. Brazil have another corner. It was a good tackle, though. Argentina working hard to clear the ball, and it might turn into a good pass that downfield to Peralta. No touch from the defense there, so that's a Brazil restart. Into the last 90 seconds now we go. Brazil in possession. Steinmetz Alves tries the shot. Again, it's blocked.
Jefferson na bola, volta, cara. Aí. Vai. Vai, viu? Aí, viu? Não deixa não. Deixa não, viu? Vai, viu? Sim, faz aí. Vai, Jefferson. Vai, Jefferson. Vai, Jefferson. Vai, Jefferson. 1 minuto.
Just petering out this a little. But is there a late sting in the tail? Well, Argentina advanced through Accardi, but immediately stopped in their tracks. Well, that was good play initially by Lucas Rodriguez, who's predominantly left-footed. He got the ball onto his right foot. He couldn't get the shot in.
Have elected to use their timeout.
Well, Argentina used their timeout, but there's only 19 seconds remaining in the game. Well, you're seeing the pick of the opportunities, the highlights from so far. Undoubtedly the best chance, I think, of the game, but certainly the second half was Argentina's, when Panizza was denied by Ribeiro, the Brazilian goalkeeper.
Substitution for Argentina, leaving the field, number 10, David Peralta, replaced by 5, Silvio Vero. And for Brazil, leaving the field, Jefferson Gonzalez, replaced by the World Raimundo Alves Mendes.
Well, 2 late substitutions, 1 apiece. Possibly for what lies ahead rather than the rest of normal time. Referee just guides Velo to the ball at the corner spot. Another corner with 14 seconds to go now. So Brazil to restart. Last few seconds of the game. And that's it. Ends 0-0, Brazil and Argentina.
It's ended, Brazil 0, Argentina 0, and this semi-final will now be decided with a penalty shootout.
So there's confirmation. Stay with us though, because we have the penalty shootout. Brazil 0, Argentina 0 after 50 minutes. Only in the final will there be 2 5-minute periods of extra time and then penalties right up to the and including the semi-final.
Penalties apiece. It will be the best of 3 that progress through to the gold medal final. If both sides are level after 3 penalties apiece, we go to sudden death.
So the team's now just choosing their penalty takers. Three pens apiece. Whoever scored more will win, otherwise sudden death.
So it's 3 penalties apiece. If the scores are still level after 3 penalties apiece, we go to sudden death. Can I ask those supporters seated behind the goal, please be aware that the ball will be flying at some velocity, and if it misses the goal, it will be coming straight towards you. Ladies and gentlemen, can I also remind you of the need for absolute silence while the penalties are being taken? By all means, cheer and celebrate when a goal is scored, but please, while penalty takers are lining up for the penalty, we require absolute silence at the Riverbank Arena. And again, thank you for your cooperation. For the right to face France in the London 2012 gold medal final, it's Brazil versus Argentina in a penalty shootout.
So it's the lottery of penalties now. And it looks like it's Argentina to go first. It's interesting because the late switch that they made with just a few seconds to go brought this man onto the field. He didn't really play any part in the game, or very little. Luis Sakayan. Ribeiro is the Brazilian goalkeeper. Sakayan then. Good save. Not easy. Remember, the goalkeepers can see everything. Sakayan's penalty was at a nice height for Ribeiro. Now can Lencina, the Argentine goalkeeper, save likewise? This is the Brazilian captain, Severino Gabriel da Silva. So interestingly, he's only tapped the posts at the bottom there. Now he's shouting from the middle. Great shot. Great goal. What a way to take a penalty. I'm not sure anybody could have stopped that. So Da Silva's penalty gives Brazil the lead by a 1-0 in the shootout. Pressure now transferred to Fabio Ribeiro, the Brazilian goalkeeper. And the Argentine captain, Silvio Velo. Nice over the bar. Remains 1-0 Brazil, and they've a penalty still to come. So Brazil 1 from 1, Argentina 0 from 2. So Cássio Lopes dos Reis. Oh, good save. Well, that was a really good penalty. Okay, it was central, but it was fiercely struck. And Dario Lencina keeps Argentina in this shootout. Brazil 1 from 2, Argentina none from 2. So Argentina have to score this spot kick. They miss this, there'll be no need for the third Brazilian penalty. Froilán Padilla then for Argentina. Just gets a feel of where the ball is. And it's saved. It's saved by Fabio Luis Ribeiro, and Brazil are through to the final of the five-a-side football. 1-0 in the penalty shootout. They had a penalty in hand as well. Credit to their keeper Ribeiro, and also to the scorer of the penalty, Da Silva. They probably just shaded it over the 50 minutes. It was a close-run thing in normal time. But Brazil go through to meet France in the final on Saturday. And Argentina
need to beat Spain to ensure the bronze also on Saturday. That's the bronze medal match, is Spain-Argentina. Excellent game. It'll be France-Brazil to battle it out for gold and silver. 0-0 in normal time. Brazil have won the penalty shootout at the Riverbank Arena.
Third consecutive Paralympic gold final. Commiserations to Argentina, who will face Spain on Saturday afternoon in the bronze.